Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the BISP solution. BISP is a tech company which provides technical solutions across the world. So today we will discuss about the scenario dimension in PPCS. For the scenario dimension, we will just move to the instance. So here you can see the instance here where we will learn the scenario dimension in PPCS. So here is the 3 lines of navigator. We will click on it. Yeah. And in the navigator, after clicking the navigator, here we can see the dimension section. Yes. So we will just click it here, and now we will understand the concept of scenario. Before doing the scenario dimension, we will just revise our previous things which we have done yesterday. So we have done the account. In account we have done many things, but if we talk about after account, this is the scenario dimension. You can see. Yeah, so in the scenario dimension you can see there are different scenarios: plan, actual, forecast, budget, and variance also. So here the what if scenario is also one of the main scenario. Yeah, someone have not created till now, but the main scenario type, if I talk about, here is a actual, budget, plan, and what if scenario. Here the forecast is also one of the scenario. So there are 4 to 5 scenarios which are mainly we we were talking about the we were talking about the dynamic children. I will drag it here. Yeah, yesterday in the case we were talking about the dynamic children. So yeah, when I clicked on it, I will further edit it. Yeah, so now I have clicked on the pencil icon, and you can see the alias table, account type, variance reporting time, balance property, exchange rate, source cube, data storage to pass calculation, and some other things also. So we have discussed all these things earlier. In our 2 session we have discussed all these things, but if I talk about the 2 pass calculation and dynamic children, so this 2 3 things uh, we we just revised yesterday. So today we will also revise this thing. We know that 2 pass calculation is a calculation of 2 effect. When we don't have to do the simple calculation, instead of simple calculation we have to do uh, calculation twice. It's a 2 pass calculation. So if I explain in simple language, so 2 pass calculation is a is a calculation when members calculated in a two passes. Sometimes percentage or ratio do not calculate correctly in one pass. So here two pass calculation generally applies. And later we will see the dynamic children here. If I talk about the dynamic children, so this is the cache, and if we will click, if we will tick mark the dynamic children option here, then 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 the all dynamic children which we will create under it, like under cache, if we have created a pt cache or cache in hand, cache at bank, or some other cache. So all the cache which we will create it under it, and if we tick mark the dynamic children here, so the all the children will be aggregated. The value of all children would be aggregated here. So we can tick mark it here if we want to aggregate the value of dynamic children which would be created under it. So we have tick marked it, and a number of possible dynamic children here. So the possible dynamic children, we can give any number, whatever dynamic children we want to create under it. Like like we have given three number. Okay, so we have save it. Yeah. So in cache we have tick mark the dynamic children. We can create a child here. This is sibling and child section. If we want to add a child, so we can click on it here, and if we want to add a sibling, so we can click here. Here some others want to sort according to descendant or according to children, so we can do this thing here. This is name alias. We can search it by them. So now under cache we will add one children here. Created one child. The child name would be, I can give any name, but giving cashier. Yeah, this is the GL code which I am using to give the name here, like the PT cache. Yeah, data storage store dynamic calc. Yeah, so we want to store the value here, so that's why we have choose the store data type. Our account type is asset. Here the non-expense balance, and now yeah, we will do the dynamic calc and store, because we also enter the value under it, and it would also be created. So that's why we have chosen the dynamic calc and store. We will save it now, and we can also create one children also under it, like Yeah. So here under we can choose petty cache and some other thing is like cache cache at bank. We can do so. Yeah. So now I have created one another account just for your understanding. So yeah, this two account we have created. These two account we have created and we will enter the data. Firstly, we have connected to the smart view. If it would be connected, it will be connected to the smart view. If we would be successful connecting with the smart view with that Excel sheet, then we can do this thing. Otherwise, I will explain you through the instance because sometimes uh, the issue of connection generally happen. That's why probably the chances of connecting the smart view generally less. Yeah, so we will connect it here. Yeah, there is some issue and we will understand it with the help of this instance. If it would not be, yeah, we are refreshing it. We will drag it here. We can see the cash account. Under the cash, there is a cash at bank and petty cash. Due to the server issue, we can't load the data here. If it would be possible, then I could do so. We have connected it to the instance. Now we can see, yeah. So now it's connected. So we will take a new sheet here. and we will understand the concept of dynamic children here. So what is the concept of dynamic children? So for this, we have to once again connect it. Yeah. So now we will select the member and the all account section, balance sheet, total asset. Here we will also drag it here, cash and short term. Here the cash. Yeah. We will bring all this thing here just because of understanding the concept of dynamic children. So now we have bring I will pick it here and come there. So yeah, you can see the cash section. Here we have to insert the entity and HSP view, scenario, version, product, year and period. So the entity section, we can further scroll it. In the account, we will keep the total entity here. In total entity, there is a total department, and under the total department, there is a resources also. Yeah, under HSP view, we will pick the base data. Under scenario, we can see uh, there are certain scenario. We will pick the actual scenario. We have taken the actual scenario version. Under version, this is working version. So I will pick it here. This is working version. Product. Here we can choose no product. To enter the value, we have to choose all things correctly. Then the value will be in under the period. We can choose. So here we will choose the no period section. Uh, Now we will click on OK. There is some issue with the network. That's why the problem is. uh, Delete all the data here which is not required. The instance. These two concepts we have done with the help of this instance, and now we will understand forecast is also. So we will see it with the. So and our cell will be boosted. Then our cell will, would be definitely our cell would increase. So it would be around which we can create according to our need. So we can create that kind of scenario here, like if our budgeted sale like 11,000 is within our budget sale. So that kind of budgeted sale, that kind of sale which we will create on the basis of trend which we have forecasted our sale, it's a 12,000. So we will create the forecasted sale here, and actual sale which we have generated we can also pick it here. There would also be comparison, like the actual versus plan, actual versus forecast, forecast versus plan. So this thing we can also do. So this is the scenario which we are using in this. This is the sale, actual, forecast, budgeted, and what if. So that kind of sale we can use in the scenario dimension. Here the scenario dimension is totally related with the version dimension. You can see that kind of thing we can do so in the scenario. Here we will just edit it here, like our actual cell. So our actual cell, we know the name, alias, table. Here the starting year, like the actual cell, whatever the cell which we have generated, like our financial year 15, we will choose the starting period here, like we have chosen the financial year. Starting period would be January, based on the financial year. Here if we are taking the half month sale, Jan to June, so financial year 26, yeah, ending year is 26. I mean 10 years of sale we are taking. If we are taking financial year 15 and end year is 16, December 16, we could say. Yeah, so we have taking including beginning balance as a time period. So beginning balance as a time period, um, it would be on the basis of like what is the beginning balance, and enable for approval, exchange rate, hierarchy type, and data storage. Data storage property, we know the dynamic calc, never share, and label only. What is it? Plan type we also discussed yesterday. Data type we know the currency, known currency, percentage, smart list here. So here we have the dynamic children, we also know. We only have to understand the concept of uh, we only have to concept of including beginning balance as a time period. Like in time period, the beginning balance which would be included or not. So we will pick it here, and the remaining portion like enable for approval, and the remaining concept which we already discussed yesterday, but we will just revise it also tomorrow, including beginning balance as a time period. So we will understand it tomorrow with the help of example. Here the actual scenario, we can say we will do the start year and end year. Then it will be saved according to our actual sale. So there are different scenario which have been created here. So on the basis of it, we can see how can we create a scenario based on the situation, based on the scenario. What scenario would be suitable? So here today, now I will stop the session here. I hope you like the session here. To ask me. That's it for today. We will meet tomorrow with a new topic of dimension here. I hope you like the session. Thank you for your participation. So now I am going to stop the session here.